Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolf Pit. Hey, first of all, I want to thank my buddy Bob Greenia for making these. He made me two of them. These handmade maple wood spatulas, and they have a little notch. Let me see if you can see that in the camera there. They got a little notch, and what the little notch is for is you when you set it down on your pan, it doesn't do all that. See how it would if it didn't have that notch? So anyway, so you do it like that and it holds it right there in place. But thank you, Bob, I appreciate it. So tonight we're going to make some liver and onions. And I'm going to start off with about 2 tablespoons of regular vegetable oil here. Add in 3 sliced up onions and saute these down. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and bread up our liver. And I have about 2 cups of flour here, about a tablespoon of black pepper, and about 2 teaspoons of salt. And we're just going to mix this all up just a little bit, and then we're going to dredge our liver in it. Alright, we got our liver out into the flour. I'm going to go ahead and toss this up. Let's get it coated. Doesn't need to be a real heavy coat. Alright, now we got our onions caramelized down. We're going to go ahead and get these out of here and then get our liver in here. Alright, we got the onions out. Now we're going to go ahead and add about 2 more tablespoons of oil in here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start pan frying our liver. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let that brown up for a few minutes on each side. The liver's been browning for about 3 minutes now. We're going to go ahead and flip it over. And it doesn't have to be perfectly brown or anything. You're just trying to absorb the flour in with the grease. And we're going to let this brown for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and add our onions back in, and then add some beef stock, and then let it simmer down. That's basically it. Get our mashed potatoes ready. Alright, after the liver's brown for about 3 minutes on that side, we're going to go ahead and add our caramelized onions back in here. Alright, now we got the heat on about medium-low. And now we're going to add in 2 hot cups of beef stock. Now we're going to cover this and let it simmer for about 25-30 minutes, and our liver and onions will be done. Alright, our liver and onions have been simmering for about 45 minutes now, and as you can tell, the gravy's thickened up. The liver is nice and tender, and we're going to go ahead and get this plated up. The liver and onions and gravy and mashed potatoes and green beans are done, and we're going to go ahead and get into this liver first of all. This is what I've been waiting for. So get a little piece of this. It's fork tender, you can see that. Very, very easy to cut. Let's get a taste of this. Melt in your mouth. Mmm. Homemade mashed potatoes. Mmm. This is a stick to your rib dinner here. I remember my mother making liver and onions, and I hope I've done her proud here. And you can see how tender that is again there. This is some of the best liver I've ever made. My mom's was the best I ever ate, but this is some of the best I've ever made. So we're going to go ahead and give this another taste. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.